my God.
Hi, welcome to 3D Pop-Up Shop. I'm your host, Keisha, and I'm here with my co-host, Kanika,
Hi, everybody.
and our virtual co-host. These are the Black and Brown business owners catering to you products and services that you need. So today's topic is 6 shameful habits that we are leaving. So if you are a business owner, you already know that there are some things that you hate to admit to the masses or to other business owners. But you know what? How are we going to grow if we keep on doing these things? And yes, again, we are 10 years in the game, but it happens to the best of us.
Yes.
So when I hit an obstacle or I am overwhelmed, I grab a glass of wine. Now, I know for many of you, you're like, what the hell is wrong with a glass of wine? Because my glass of wine turned into a whole bottle. Because wine calms me down from cursing at a client or cursing out a vendor. That's a habit I need to kick to the curb. I don't need to go to wine. I need to find some other alternative way to get through my emotions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are a lot of things to consider, like, I don't know, coffee, tea, yoga. For all of you who are listening, please give Keisha some suggestions because she needs to lay off of that wine. I have the worst procrastination, and it is not that I function well in it. It's something that I've developed as I've gotten older. You know, there are some people who they procrastinate like when they were in college and then they could cram for an exam, still get an A. That was never me. But as I've gotten older and my responsibilities have increased, oh my gosh, I'm like, okay, I'll do that then. I'll do that then. And I'm like, when is it due? When do I have to complete it by? When do we have this meeting? All right, I'm going to do it at this point because I feel like I have so many other things to do.
Yeah.
So procrastination is definitely something that I am leaving. And I don't know, I got to figure it out because it's just not working for me.
Well, I have to say, sloppy bookkeeping is a problem, and that has to stay in 2022.
Mm.
You know, we started off doing everything ourselves. We had many hats because let's be real, when you start off, you can't really afford to pay so many people to help you with your business. So we just got into the habit of just bookkeeping and keeping our own records. And well, at the end of the year, that's when we're like, let's get all the receipts together. Didn't we do this back in February? How much did we pay for that? Oh. And it takes like so much time out of our first 2, 3 weeks of our year to gather up all of our expenses to give to our accountant when we could have been just keeping a nice record so it could be nice and buttoned up like a pretty bow, a present with a pretty bow to our accountant. Obviously, the first 3 weeks of every year is always going to be a big waste. And if we keep on doing that, then you could just knock out a whole month out of our year. How are you going
Absolutely.
to smash goals
Absolutely.
when you're working with 11 months versus 12?
Our poor accountant. Our poor accountant. We obviously don't learn. We don't learn. And our accountant just be like, all right, this is what you do every single year, and we need to leave it alone. So
We sure do.
I am guilty of poor time management. It piggybacks off of the procrastination that I mentioned before, because I made a point to say I have so many things going on. And the time management, I'm adding more things onto my list, my agenda, but I'm not managing my time, specifically in the times when I have to be out on the road and I have to go meet with clients, go meet with vendors, potential business partners. Poor time management, I think I could take on everything, and I don't allot the specific amount of time that I need to commute to where I have to go. So I end up rushing. I won't say I'm speeding because, Popo's listening to me right now. Not me, I promise. But, I keep my foot on the gas a little longer and a little harder Okay. I gotta get where I gotta go. But it's such a terrible feeling because if you're on time, you're late. If you're
Yeah.
5 minutes early, you're on time. That is what I try to live by. And I just need to find a way to allot the appropriate amount of time for me to get where I have to go and just do the things that I have to do in a timely manner.
I think all of us can relate to that because we all have different roles that we play in our daily lives that may be a part of the business or not part of the business. So juggling a lot really makes us feel like we can handle it all, but sometimes we have to just manage our time a little better. And once you manage your time a little better, things or even the day feels a little smoother. I want to kick to the curb sitting still. And what I mean by sitting still is that we have online businesses, right? And I'm sitting still most of the day. Like I'm sitting still, I'm
Mm.
typing, I may be listening, I may be talking on the phone, I'm in front of a camera, but I'm sitting still. So I'm not really active a lot. You know, we don't ship out products like other people, right? So a lot of the time is that we're sitting still unless we have gigs or events to do. I'm sitting still a lot, especially like during the week where it's not that busy. I want to be more active, and that will really revitalize my whole mind if I'm moving my body, being energetic. All of that is a game changer in the new year. So I really want to do that. And plus, we be talking about hot girl summer all the time. Just because I'm a business owner and a mom doesn't mean that I can't be hot girl summer too.
So many of us are working digitally, working from home, working remotely. So I know Keisha's not the only one that needs to kick that to the curb. So let us know what you need to kick to the curb and if that's one of them. So my last habit that I need to kick to the curb is saying yes to everything. There is still a limited amount of time in the day. And I have a terrible, terrible habit of, yeah, I could do this. Yeah, I could do that. Take care of my duties at home, take care of my family, take care of the business, take care of myself. And what ends up happening is I end up dropping some balls. I end up not giving my best to certain things because I have to split my time and energy into so many different things. And I need to be able to sit back and really think and say, hey, can I really do this? What is the time commitment that's required? How much time do I have? Do I have that time commitment? Will I be able to give my all? What is the expectations? Is this a one-time thing? Is this an ongoing thing? There's so many things that I need to be able to assess before saying yes. You like the way I rhyme it, right? Come on now. So I need to say no to some things very respectfully and not feel as if I'm letting other people down, letting my business partner down, letting my customers down, the vendors. But what I do say yes to, I could give my best.
Like you said, you have to assess before you say yes. I like it. I like it a lot.
So if you enjoy this video or you want to hear more from us, please consider subscribing. Just click on that button below or click on another video. Listen, we need to help the Black businesses out here, all right? So head over to 3dpopupshop.com after you subscribe.